Hello guys, this is Alok from Madras Christian College and I am studying in the Department of Botany, and today's presentation we are going to see about the sodium alginate and its various sources from the algae. So in this PPT we are going to talk about what is sodium alginate and its molecular structure, chemical properties, sources, extraction method, uses of sodium alginate, and pharmaceutical uses, and product detail. That's all. So first we should know that what is sodium alginate. So sodium alginate is nothing but the compound of alginic acid with sodium. When acid and sodium metal is reacted, they form sodium alginate, a salt. Alginate is collective term for a family of polysaccharides produced by brown algae. Alginic acid was first discovered, extracted, and patented by the Stanford in 1881. Alginate can be regarded as having the same morphophysical properties in brown algae as those of cellulose and pectins in the terrestrial plants. So, molecular structure of this alginic acid, you can see that it is the C6 and H7NaO6 whole N, and 2D structure you can see here, and 3D structure you can see here. The molecular weight of this compound, organic compound, is 216.12 gram per mole. Now we shall talk about the chemical properties of sodium alginate. The stability of alginate molecule is strongly dependent on the conditions to which it is subjected, like temperature, pH, presence of contaminants. The glycosidic linkage between the sugar monomers of the polysaccharide are susceptible to cleavage both in acidic and in alkaline media. The first condition which brings about a notable molecular weight reduction at pH values lower than 5 induces an acid hydrolysis of the glycosidic bond. In contrast, alkaline conditions cause chain cessation by elimination reactions at glycosidic bond. As to the alkaline conditions, it has been found that in addition to hydroxyl ions, the carbonate and phosphate ions functions as catalyst in elimination reaction owing to the general base catalyzed nature of this reaction. Thermodynamic property of this sodium alginate, basically all the monovalent salts of alginate, it is highly soluble in water owing to its favorable entropic contribution from the free counter ions. This consideration leads immediately to identification of the presence of high amount of supporting salt as limiting condition for the solubilization of the polyanion. So now we shall talk about the what are the sources, especially the sources from algae, like what algae produce or yield this sodium alginate or alginic acid. So brown algae are good sources of alginic acid. On the commercial basis, it is derived from 4 major genera. These genera are Sargassum. This is the seaweed brown algae, and this is growing in the high alkaline area and in lower altitude, near the coastal areas, like the coast is the in the beaches where it is growing, and it's like very slow growing, not very fast. It is very slow growing algae, and it yields a nice quality of alginic acid, which later can be formed in a pure form, that is a sodium alginate. Now next source is another brown algae, laminaria. This is the very giant algae, and this is not common in our India, but it is very common in China and Australia, and there the sea areas, they are producing so much laminaria, and that's why they are highly beneficial in the production of the alginic acid, and they get so much economy. They contribute so much in the economy. As you know, alginic acid a very expensive organic compound, and it is used in various fields of biotechnology and other things. So they are very they have very advantage of having this like in those areas. The next source is turbinaria. Turbinaria, you can identify this brown algae, brown seaweed by the button like leaf like structure, and this is also very good source for the alginic acid. Next is the Cystocera. Cystocera is also brown algae, and it also grows in a marine ecosystem, and it produces a large quantity of alginic acid. Yeah, now we shall talk about the extraction method of alginic acid. So first we have to dry the seaweed, then we will do the pre-treatment of the this dry seaweed with dilute HCl and boiling water washing. Then we will do the macration with sodium carbonate 2 to 3%. We will add this and we will macrate it. Then we will filtrate it with a muslin cloth, and then we will dry the filtrate, and after drying it will give a viscous fluid of the crude sodium alginate. Precipitate, we will precipitate with alcohol, and it will give the pure form of sodium alginate. So uses of sodium alginate: it is used as stabilizer in ice cream, fruit squash and creams. It is used as a flocculant aid in water treatment. It is used as clarifying agent in beer production. It is used as thickener in food production. It is used to increase the viscosity of reactive dye solution in textile industry. It is also used in preservation of fish, meat and poultry, and it is also used in making the flame proof fibers. It is used in making high performance papers. Alginate form like alginate as stabilizer. How it works: alginates form stable gels at high and low temperature at low pH, and routine use of alginate in bakery, creams and indoors. The cream with the freeze or thaw stability and reduces separation of solid and liquid components. Alginates are used in combination with other hydrocolloids to thicken or stabilize ice creams. While this allows control of the product's viscosity, it is also increases the heat shock resistance, reduces shrinkage, ice crystal formation, and endows the ice cream with the desired melting characteristics. So that's all from my side, and hope you learn something from this presentation. And if you have any queries, you just put them in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe, share and like the video. Thank you.